pick a card, any card. That one? Okay, have a look at it and remember it. And I'll just place it back in the middle somewhere. And just give the cards a cut so we don't know where it is. So now you don't know where it is, I don't know where it is. And yet if we just snap our fingers, then it's now on the bottom. Was that your card? Your card wasn't the 2 of spades? Okay. Take your card. And if we just do that, then that should now have changed into your card. What was your card? The 7 of diamonds? Okay, let's have a look. There we go, it did change into your card. Welcome to Magipedia, the online encyclopedia, teaching and revealing magic tricks. Let's have a look at how that trick was done. So, they have picked a card. It's a completely free choice. They can sign it if they want or not. You control it to the top or to the bottom. Probably to the top though, depending on how much card control you want to be doing. But in my case it's on the top. You can go straight into a riffle shuffle from there if you want. Just keep it at the top. It's entirely up to you how much you want to do to keep it at the top. Say for example that you had controlled it to the bottom somehow. You could then do an overhand shuffle to control it to the top. Then do the overhand shuffle control that puts it second from bottom. So if you pick out all of the cards apart from the bottom and top, then it will now be second from bottom. And then the whole point of this explanation is to teach you the glide. So now you show them the bottom card. You can either click your fingers or you can say, obviously I know how to manipulate cards, and so if we just do one cut, then your card will now be on the bottom, and obviously it's just a false cut. Or you could just say, I'm now going to cut your card to the bottom, and there it is, and that's another false cut, which works using the swing cut, where you just swing off the top packet, tap them together for a bit of time misdirection, put the bottom back down and put the top back on top of the top. It sounds ridiculous when you're describing what you're doing, but in reality it looks like you've cut the deck, and so it's just a completely false cut. But I prefer to do this one because it seems more sleight of handy, or just click your fingers because that seems more cheesy. So you show them the bottom card, confidently say, and your card is there. They'll correct you, then you've got the magician in trouble, and then you use the glide. So it shouldn't look like you're doing anything. So you're taking out the bottom card. So if we put that back second from bottom, you show them the card, and you are pulling over the bottom card using these 2 fingers, mainly just this middle finger. You take out the bottom card. The cards will become a bit disrupted because even if it was on the bottom and you said this was your card, and then you take it off, I mean there they stayed pretty much square, but as you take it off you may, displace a few cards, so that's perfectly normal, but we'll put it second from bottom. So I mean you can keep it fairly square if you use your thumb, which would be natural I guess. Let's put it second from bottom. So pull across, take out their card. As you're dumping it down, you're kind of squaring up using your finger. Then you want to cut the cards because you don't want them to see that card again. So you cut them, and then I do this as my move. But you can just click your fingers and never show them the bottom, whatever you want to do. They then look at it, and it's changed to their card. The other way you can do it is if it's second from bottom, you can say we'll just cut it to the bottom, or you can do the click your fingers method, and then you say, and that was your card. It seems way more unnatural to show the card like that, but it gives you more room and potentially more disguise to drag the card down, take out the bottom card, and everything's a bit more hidden. So it's potentially easier to do it like that, but I find that it looks a lot more unnatural. I prefer to show it like that because, I mean, you'd be holding the cards like that, you come over and you show them like that. That seems more natural, but I mean, maybe if you've got smaller hands, you may have to do it like that. I don't know, you can find motivation to hold them like that, I suppose. Doesn't really matter. Okay, so you can do the glide either that way around or that way around. So that's the glide. See you in the next episode.